are awakening. Now the women with David. We are awakening. We are awakening. And bringing the voices together. We are awakening. We are awakening. We are awakening. Awakening. We are awakening. We are awakening. Awakening. We are 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 awakening to the calling of the mystic. Awakening in the flowering of the heart. Everybody here melting into presence, overflowing effervescence, rising in love. We are awakening to a long forgotten memory. Dawn is breaking, waves are coming in, and everybody here standing in wonder beneath the rain and the thunder, rising in love. Shanti Satchidananda. Om Shanti. Om. Sing together. Om Shanti Satchidananda. Om Shanti.
Good morning. Hi, Casey. Good morning. So nice to see you. Laura, welcome back. Hi. Nice to see you, Laura.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Have you been traveling?
We went to New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was amazing. It's so nice to visit there when you have a kid versus living there.
Okay, yeah.
How's your baby?
He's good. He's good. He went to the playground with his grandma now, but
fun.
Yeah, we're also thinking for a trip in New York, which
It's so great to visit.
Was
Yay
that your
for grandma.
was that your first time back since you had moved?
Since we left, yeah.
Oh, wow. So it's like very nostalgic and
It was, yeah, it was really emotional. Like New York is such a magical place, and there's no place like it anywhere. And like we saw our old friends, and yeah, super emotional. And I know you miss it too. It's bittersweet to move away.
Yeah, people like love and hate New York at the same time. It's one of those places, right, Kenny? Do you love and hate
Yeah,
it?
I guess so.
Or you're like, I'm just equiposed in the middle. That's probably where Kenny's at.
I mean, I think like someone once said to me that wherever you go, when you get to the airport, the first person you're going to meet is yourself. So.
Ooh, I love that.
That's powerful. That's true. Well, welcome everyone. I'm going to just change this music. Hi, Carmen. Hi. You're like the blue goddess.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. So I once heard our mind being described like a radio station, and we know there's so many channels that we can tune into. There's channels of love and positivity and compassion, and then there's channels of envy and jealousy and rage and hate, and then there's so many channels in between. And our yoga practice is meant to be a time to turn the knob of the mind to a high vibration that really serves. And I've heard so many times, one person makes a difference. And there's been times in my life where I'm like, yes, that makes sense. And no, that doesn't. But just before class, I was thinking of some of my most positive, enlightening friends. When I'm around them, I leave feeling lighter. I leave feeling more positive. I want to eat healthier. I want to exercise. I want to meditate. And then, the same can happen when you're spending time with people that perhaps aren't so uplifting. You leave feeling a little heavy. So during this practice, we are meant to turn the knob of our mind to a very high vibration and trust that whoever we interact with today is going to be affected in a positive way from this practice. So of course we're affected positively, but whoever we're spending time with is going to be positively affected. And that's going to ripple out to world peace. It starts right here on our mat. So thank you so much for joining me in this very important practice, especially right now. Hi, Tatiana and Hannah. Good morning. So let's start laying flat on our backs as usual. I'm going to mute everyone. Francis, welcome, Francis. As you find your way onto your back, you can gently close your eyes. Slowly beginning to release the outside world just for now, so that we can focus on our own vibration being lifted. Welcome, Chloe. As you lay on your back, take a very deep inhale. Let this breath fill your low belly, your mid belly, and all the way up to your chest and your lungs. With your exhale, empty chest, mid belly, low belly, all the way down. Take a few breaths like that. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, all the way up to your chest and your lungs. Exhale. Inhale as your body fills and expands. Feel your belly button reaching high towards the sky. And exhale. As you take your next breath in, reach your arms up and over the head, kick through your heels, point through the toes. Imagine yourself like an antenna here. We're talking about radio stations. You're an antenna to channel all the positivity and light that is happening around us right now. And then as you exhale, hugging both knees in towards your chest, bringing that inside. letting that fill every cell, every line, every curve of your body this morning. And then moving into happy baby pose, grabbing the arches, the toes, whatever is easy to grab. Let your knees open nice and wide. Let this be a wonderful gift for your upper back and your chest as your shoulders melt down towards the earth. Your chest broadens and expands. And then just start to gently rock yourself left and right a few times, massaging your spine. Bring your knees to kiss. Let's open the arms to a T. Let your knees twist left as you gaze right over your shoulder. Let your eyes close as you focus on your breath. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, all the way up to your chest and your lungs. Exhale, 3. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, all the way up to your chest and your lungs. Exhale, 2. And then fullest breath, just watch your body being filled. And 1. Bring your knees through center. Inhale, exhale, opposite side. 3 breaths at a pace that's perfect for you.
Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidananda Murtaya
2 breaths.
Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase
1 breath. Inhale, come back into center, hugging knees towards your chest. Go ahead and rock yourself up to find a comfortable seat. And as you find your seat, we're going to inhale both arms as they lift up and over your head, finding length through the front side of your body, the back side, the left and the right side. Again, we're making this antenna position to channel the love, the light that is existing, so we can feel every cell of our body. And then we're going to interlace our hands and just place them right behind your neck. Push your head into your palms as your palms pushes right back into the head. Use your inhale to reach your heart forward. The elbows pull back. Your gaze might reach up. And then as you exhale, arch your spine going down. Elbows almost touch. We're going to go back and forth. So as you inhale, heart forward, the elbows pull back. Exhale, fold for 3. Inhale, heart forward, elbows back. Exhale, fold for 2. One last time. Inhale, heart forward, elbows back. This time as you fold, we're going to hold. Imagine the elbows could really touch as your chin moves down, down, down towards your belly button. Start to breathe deeply, noticing all those little muscles up and down your spine now. Then start to gently rock yourself forward and back. And then left and right. Let your hands drop to your knees as you roll your left ear to shoulder, chin to the sky, and take 3 circles in this one direction. Remember, this is a moving meditation practice. So we're working with our bodies, we're working with our mind, and we're working with our breath. It's all connected here. Take 3 circles in the opposite direction. We can practice yoga with the body for an hour, but if we forget the breath and the mind, we leave and not a lot has changed. But if we invite deep breathing and a thoughtfulness around our thoughts, we can actually leave transformed. Coming back to center, bring a hand to your belly, a hand to your heart. Again, remembering this idea that the mind is like a radio station and there's so many channels to pick up. So you're choosing the channel to connect to during this time. And through connecting to this higher vibration, we're going to affect whoever we interact with today with this positive vibration. And it's going to ripple out, out, out. We'll open with one sound of Om. Take a very deep inhale. Om. Then let's find our way to all fours, finding a tabletop position. Spreading fingertips nice and wide. We're starting to warm up the spine. So as you inhale, you can drop your belly, lift your tailbone and crown high to the sky. And as you exhale, arch your spine, gaze is down, moving with the rhythm of your breath. Every inhale is through your nose. Every exhale is through your nose, and there's a slight constriction in the backside of your throat. This breath is the one that we're carrying with us for our entire session. Intuitive movement. Roll your neck, your shoulders, and your hips. And do your best to move with the rhythm of your breath. Finding steadiness with your breath. So the length of your inhale is matching the length of your exhale. Eventually we find our neutral tabletop position, and we're going to find puppy dog pose or anahatasana. So keep your hips stacked on top of your knees and start to walk the hands forward, really softening your heart, your chest, your chin, or your forehead to the mat for 3 very deep breaths. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath. Inhale. And 1, slowly pouring weight into your forearms. So you're shifting the weight forward. We're going to tuck the toes, finding a forearm plank, our first fire posture. Starting to kick back into your heels as the crown of your head stretches forward and engaging your core so the pelvis isn't dropping or lifting too high. Push into your 10 fingertips to take some weight out of the elbows. Taking 1 more full breath in. Just exhale, drop your hips, untuck the toes for Sphinx pose. So you're going to pull your elbows back to your heels as your heart starts to stretch forward. And from this place, inhale, reach your chin high towards the sky. Exhale, chin down towards your chest. And do that 1 more time. Inhale, just lifting. Perfect. From here, let your belly soften, your chest soften, hands next to your shoulders, elbows hug in. Lifting for cobra or upward dog. And I usually let my knees drop and kind of just look around a little bit here to open up, especially through my hips. That's where I feel it. And then eventually this moves us into our first downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Start to pedal out through your legs. Deep bend right knee, deep bend left knee. Awesome. Allowing the length of your inhale to match the length of your exhale. We find the steadiness in our breath. It brings a quality of steadiness to our thoughts. From here, 1 step at a time, just start to walk your feet towards your hands. Each step can be a wonderful stretch, so there's no rush to arrive. And then just hang heavy here, nodding yes and no. Swaying left and right. And again, remember this idea that the mind is like a radio station, and we can use our breath to turn the knob to focus on a specific channel. So if you haven't already chose maybe a word or a quality of the channel, choose that now. That will be the word or the quality that you come back to. Final few breaths here. Just let your spine totally unwind, relax, unravel. From this forward fold position, you're going to use your next inhale to flat back, stretch your gaze forward. Exhale, right leg back, soften knee, Vanarasana, sleepy low lunge. So you're going to keep your heart over the leg. If you want, you can walk the hands a little bit more forward to deepen the stretch. The hips are purposely squared here for 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. And 1. Start to walk the hands back. Tuck the right toes, drawing the hips back to Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Feeling your left hip moving back in space. As you inhale, heart stretches forward. Hold for 3. Inhale, lengthening. For 2. Deepest breath, low belly, mid belly, chest and lungs. Softening for 1. Transition, we bend the front knee. Lift that back knee. The left hand twists. Inhale, lengthen back heel to the crown of the head. Twisting for 3. Inhale, lengthen right to left fingertips. Twisting for 2. Fullest breath, lengthen in all direction. Twisting for 1. We're going to slowly unwind. Plant the palms, meet in downward facing dog. Using your inhale to roll your body forward, plank pose, beginning, middle, arrive, and then lower down, whether that's knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, lifting your heart for cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. Reach your right leg high. Bend your knee. Open the hips and just start to make circles with your ankle, knee, and hip joint. Whenever I'm creating space in the body, I like to envision that space also being created in my mind. It is being created in your mind. Let's straighten the legs, square the hips. Exhale, right foot outside of right hand. Drop your back knee. Fingertips, palms, or forearms will drop to the earth. Your chin might tuck in for 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. And 1. If you're on your forearms, we're going to push up to the palms. You can inhale, tuck the back toe, lift the knee. Exhale, yogi squat. Left foot steps outside of the left hand, dropping the hips, bringing hands to a prayer in front of the heart. So we're kind of in a happy baby pose, except now we're on our feet. Reach your heart for the thumbs. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Lengthening up and through your spine. Shoulders soften for 2. Fullest breath. Root into the 4 corners of your feet. Then exhale, drop your palms. Lift your hips and point the toes forward, fold. Now the hips are a little wider than the first time. The legs are a little wider. So here you can windshield wiper your hips left and right a few times. Remember that quality or the word of the channel that you're tuning into during this time. Again, we're not only doing it for ourselves, we're doing it for the world. This important work starts here. Same thing, other side. Let's inhale, flat back, gaze stretches forward. Exhale, left leg back, soften knee to the mat, Vanarasana, sleepy lunge, heart over the leg. 3 breaths, hands might walk forward. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath, low belly, mid belly, chest. And 1. Walk the hands back just enough to tuck the toes, draw the hips back, straighten that right leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, heart forward, lengthen. Hold for 3. Low belly, mid belly, chest. Hold for 2. Deepest breath, lengthening through your spine. And then softening for 1. Inhale, bend your front knee, keep the back toe tucked, lifting, twist, right hand up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 3. Imagine the breath moving through all the pathways, all the channels, creating space for 2. And then 1 more deep inhale. Deepest twist for 1. Slowly unwind, finding downward facing dog. As you inhale, we're going to roll the body forward, plank pose, beginning, middle, arrive, and then lower down, whether that's knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, using your inhale to lift for cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your inhale reaches your left leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips, creating space. Breathe into the space. And then inhale, straighten your legs, square your hips. Exhale, left foot outside of your left hand. Let's drop the back knee. Fingertips, palms, or forearms will soften. Your chin tucks in, and breathe here. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. And 1. You're going to push to the palms. Inhale, tuck the back toe, lift your knee. Yogi squat, round 2. Let's just breathe together. Inhale. For 3. Rooting into the four corners of your feet. Shoulders soften for 2, pushing elbows into the knees. And then hands drop for 1, folding forward over the legs. This time you can toe heel your feet a bit closer towards each other. And just start to roll yourself up to standing. Very slow if possible. Okay. As you arrive, let's do a gentle shake into the body, letting out some and then a gentle swaying left and right for your spine. We move in our practice, we breathe in our practice, so nothing can get stuck in the body, stuck in the mind. All right, let's slowly find our way to the top of the yoga mat, preparing for sun salutations. And if you can face east towards the rising sun, that's ideal. If it's not possible, that's okay too. And let's begin moving with the rhythm of your breath, rooting into the four corners of your feet. Inhale the arms up, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, forward fold, Surya A. Inhale, flat back, gaze will stretch forward. Exhale, plant the palms, plank pose. Take a full breath, lengthening heels to the crown of your head. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, the elbows hug inward. Inhale, lifting your heart for cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here together. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. At the bottom of your exhale, you can step or hop to find a forward fold. With your inhale, flat back, gaze stretches forward. Exhale to fold. Rooting down, inhale, arms up, gaze is high. Exhale, hands to heart center, come towards your meditation. Inhale, arms up, find the beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, fold heart over your thighs. Inhale for flat back, gaze stretches forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop, plank pose. Take a full breath, lengthening heels to the crown of your head. Exhale, lower down as your elbows hug in. Inhale, lifting your heart for cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog for 2 breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, 2. Deep inhale. And exhale, 1. We're going to inhale, reach the right leg high to the sky, find the beginning, middle, arrive. And then exhale, place your foot inside your thumbs as you drop your back knee. Anjaneyasana, rooting down into both feet, arms lift up and over the head. Inhale. For 3. Rooting into your feet, lengthen up and through your spine. Shoulders soften for 2. Fullest breath, fill your body with breath. And softening for 1. Let's take the right hand, push your right knee forward, creating space through the left side body, and then hook your left elbow to the outside of the right leg, bringing palms to touch. Start to spin your heart for your thumbs as you inhale, lengthen. Twist for 3. Inhale, lengthen. Twist for 2. Deepest breath in, lengthen. And twisting for 1. We're going to inhale, unwind, engage the core, arms sweep up and over the head. And then I'm just going to face for you so you can see. You're going to take your right hand to your right side, maybe on a block, maybe on the ground, and the left arm stretches over. Finding that side body stretch. Let's inhale, lengthen. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. For 1, we're just going to round and frame the front foot with both hands. Keep the hands on the mat. Inhale, just reach your heart and gaze up. And then as you exhale, tuck the back toes, bowing over the legs. So we've been here before, we're just coming again. This time we're going to move a few times back and forth. So we're going to inhale, bend the knee, heart and gaze up. Exhale, half split. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the front knee, keep those back toes tucked, and then meet in downward facing dog. We'll do the same sequence now to the left side. So as you're ready, inhale, left leg high, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside, the thumbs dropping your back knee. Arms up, inhale. For 3. Rooting into your feet, lengthening. For 2. Deepest breath, low belly, mid belly, chest. And 1. Use your left hand, push the left knee forward, creating space through the right side body. As you're ready, hook your elbow, bringing palms to touch. Spin your heart for your thumb. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath. And 1. Engage your core. Inhale to unwind. The arms sweep up. Left hand drops to your left side, creating that side body stretch now to the other side. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. As you exhale, round your body, frame the front foot, lengthening through the spine. Inhale, gaze high. Tuck the back toes, half split. And just start to move like this back and forth with the rhythm of your breath. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale brings you back. Just one more time. Inhale. Next time we inhale, bend the front knee, downward facing dog. Take a full breath here in downward facing dog. At the bottom of your exhale, step or hop, forward fold. With your inhale, flat back, gaze will stretch forward. Forward fold over your legs. Root into your feet as you inhale, arms up, gaze is high. Hands to heart, come back to your meditation. Okay. Inhale, arms up, gaze is high. Exhale, interlace hands behind your back. Let your palms drop. Lift your heart, lift your gaze up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Keep your hands interlaced. Let your hands drop down the back sides of your legs. Feet bend into your knees, chair pose, Uttanasana. Shifting weight into the heels so there's actually very little weight in the toes. Lengthening with your inhale, the chest lifts. Drinking bird with your exhale, we come to the tippy toes. The arms go back. Imagine that I'm pulling your fingertips back as your heart stretches forward in the opposite direction. Take another inhale here. Exhale, chair. The heels drop, the arms sweep up. Inhale. Exhale, drinking bird. Back and forth, 1 or 2 more times. Inhale, chair. Exhale, drinking bird. Last time. Inhale, chair. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, plank pose. Finding length with your inhale and letting your exhale lower you down and through your vinyasa. We meet together in downward facing dog. From downward dog, reach your right leg high to the sky and hold here. You're gonna come to the fingertips of your left hand. Maybe 1, maybe 2. Maybe the left hand comes to your left hip. Maybe you'll bend the right knee and left hand reaches for your toes. Whatever variation, stay connected to your breath. I haven't done this posture in a long time, but it's helpful to do it in front of you, so thank you. Okay, we're gonna drop the left hand, square the hips, lengthen the spine. With your next exhale, place your foot inside your thumbs, keeping your back knee lifted. High lunge, arms sweep up. We're going to cactus the arms, tap the back knee through the mouth. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath. And 1. Lunge. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Let's open to the long side of the mat. Widening the stance if you need to. Right knee moves for your right pinky toe as you actively root into the back heel. 3 breaths together. Two. 1 more. Stay low in the legs as you reverse. Your right arm lifts up and then back. And then we're going to slowly straighten the right leg. Rooting into both feet, we're going to inhale, arms lift to a T. I'm going to bring my feet closer. Your left hip shoots back. The right, or both arms reach. And then from that place, move into triangle pose. 3 breaths together. Lengthening tailbone to the crown of the head. The left hip, the left shoulder, lift and pull back. Transitioning for half moon pose. Bend into your right knee, right hand in front of the foot. Use strength and momentum to find the posture. The left hand reaches high. If you'd like to find Chandra Chapasana, you can bend your left knee, reach your left hand for the toes. Kick into your hand as your hand pushes back. 3 breaths. 2. And 1. Slowly, you're going to drop the left hand, square your hips, and just take a medium step back, finding head to knee pose, Parshvattanasana. Feel your right hip moving back in space as your left hip reaches forward. And as you inhale, lengthen through your spine. Hold for 3. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Soften for 2. Deepest breath in. And deepest breath out. Slowly open to the long side of your mat. You're going to widen your stance. Pigeon your toes in. And let the crown of your head drop for Prasarita Padottanasana. Letting gravity do the work for you here. Remember that word or that quality of the channel that you're tuning your mind into this morning. And let your breath be the choice of turning that knob to that higher vibration. We know there are very high vibrations that exist in this world. We know there are very low vibrations that exist in this world. Just like turning a radio station, we're turning the knob to the highest vibration we can find. Slowly, let's walk the hands, frame your front foot, meeting in a forward fold, top of the mat. From forward fold, we're going to roll up to standing. Shift all of your weight into the left foot. We're going to find tree pose. So the right foot will either come to the inner thigh or kickstand at the ankle. Bringing hands to prayer in front of the heart first. You're pushing your foot into your thigh and your thigh into your foot. So there's some dynamic energy happening there. Then you're pushing down into your left foot as the crown of the head is lifting. Final 3 breaths or so. If you'd like to reach your arms up and over the head, you can do that here. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath. And 1. Transitioning, hug your right knee in towards the chest. I'm just going to face this direction. And then take a big step back, planting the palms. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa here, or connect in stillness with your breath in downward facing dog. And we just have one final side before we start to slow down.
Always protect your feet.
Moving together. Inhale, left leg high, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, keep your back knees lifted. High lunge, the arms sweep up. Exhale, cactus. Through the mouth, inhale. For 3. Last one. High lunge, inhale, warrior 2, exhale, and then face towards you. And then take a really deep bend into that front leg. Your left knee reaches for your left pinky toe. Rooting into the back heel. 3 breaths, inhale. Oh, I forgot that cool balance. We'll do it, don't worry. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. And 1, let's reverse. Left arm comes up and back. Slowly you can straighten through your left leg. Rooting into your feet, lengthening, getting ready for triangle pose. Let the length of your inhale match the length of your exhale. So let's inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. One more. And exhale. Transitioning half moon pose. Bend into the left knee, left hand in front of the foot. Right leg float. Some of the postures, it's so easy to breathe into, and some feel more challenging. But put just as much effort in all the postures. You might find Chandra Trikonasana. Just about 3 breaths, and make sure that your inhales and exhales are aligned. Samavriti, the same rhythm. As you're ready, we're going to drop the right hand, square the hips, medium step back, head to knee pose, Parshvottanasana. Inhale, lengthening. Hold for 3. Inhale, lengthening. Hold for 2. Deepest breath in. And 1, we'll open to the long side of the mat. So it's the same posture, we're just facing the opposite direction. And you might play with something different here, maybe reaching for opposite ankles, maybe interlacing hands behind your back. Whatever you're doing with your body, make sure your breath is steady, your breath is deep. Just about 2 more breaths wherever you are. Eventually your hands drop below your face. You're going to walk your hands to frame your front foot. Forward fold. Roll yourself up. Tree pose. This time we shift all of our weight into the right foot. The left leg will lift, whatever variation is right for you today. And you see, what I want to do is kind of just shift all my weight here, and that left hip lifts, but if you can, the left hip drops so the hip stays squared. Rooting to rise. The arms can lift into whatever variation is most appropriate for you. 3 breaths together. Two. And 1. Transitioning, we're going to hug the left knee. Inhale. Big step back. Exhale. Meeting in downward facing dog. Final vinyasa if you want to add that in here. And don't worry, I'm not going to forget that super cool pose on the left side. Okay. Left leg high from downward dog. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Come to the fingertips of your right hand. Maybe 1, maybe 2. Maybe the right hand comes to your right hip, or maybe you can reach for your toes or your ankle. For just about 3 breaths here. Eventually moving in downward facing dog. And dropping your knees, let's meet in a child's pose position. Child's position. Find steadiness with your inhale and exhale. as you find the steadiness with your breath, tuning into that higher vibration, that channel of love and compassion, or whatever it is that you chose, becomes much easier. As the thoughts of yesterday and tomorrow are a bit more distant. Use your breath to turn the knob of your mind to that highest vibration you can find. Filling every cell, every line, every curve of your body. From this place, we're going to inhale tabletop position and then exhale downward facing dog, preparing for pigeon pose. Your right leg reaches high to the sky. And then find pigeon pose on the right side. Right knee, right wrist, right foot, left wrist, finding length in your spine, squaring the hips and the shoulders. And then as you're ready, you can soften belly, chest, and heart. Sleeping pigeon pose. We'll take 10 breaths here together to begin. Bye, Laura. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 6. 5 more breaths at a pace that's perfect for you. One more deep inhale. And deep exhale. Slowly find your way back into downward dog. Take your time. You inhale, your left leg stretches nice and high. Pigeon pose on this left side. Take your time to square hips and shoulders, lengthen up through the spine. And a gentle softening, belly, chest, and heart to the earth. Eyes can close. We'll begin our breath together. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 6. 5 more breaths at a pace that's perfect for you. And just about one more deep inhale. And deep exhale. You can gently lift yourself up. This time, shift all of your weight to your left hip. Swing the right leg forward and around. Soles of the feet will touch. Just fold forward over the legs for sleeping butterfly pose. Letting your eyes close as gravity does the work for you. Notice any resistance that's left in your body. And bring your breath and attention there to invite deeper softening. Being with what is. And from this place, we're going to roll ourselves up just enough to find a comfortable seat. Moving into our breathing practice. Let's start just with the simple yogi breaths. You can bring your hands to your knees as your eyes close. Inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And do that one more time. We'll transition to alternate nostril breath, bringing the peace fingers of your right hand inside of your eyebrows. Cover your right nostril with your thumb. Inhale left side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover both nostrils. Hold at the top. Exhale right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale 4, 3, right side 2, 1. Inhale right. Hold. And then exhale left. Do one more complete round at a pace that's perfect for you. As you complete that round, just bring your hands to rest on your knees. We'll sit in just a normal seat for 1 minute of stillness and silence. Just notice where your mind goes when it goes. We'll start the minute now. Final few breaths, come back to your meditation. From this place, you can gently roll onto your back, hug both knees in towards your chest. Transitioning onto your back. And take this next minute to complete your practice. Maybe a spinal twist, heart opener, whatever it is you need.
Grasses,
Push-ups.
water, sun, stars, moon, clouds, rain, all are our friends, are us.
Eventually moving into Shavasana.
Nature embraces us, and we embrace nature. We are nature. We are the trees and the clouds and the waters. When you hug a tree, you're hugging yourself. We are human beings. Human beings are part of nature. When you're seeing the ocean or the lake or the river, you're seeing yourself. Nature is a manifestation of God. In that manifestation, it's love all the way.
Your body is relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. Your heart is relaxed. Here, allow your next inhale to grow longer and your exhale to grow deeper. Bringing gentle movement to your fingertips and toes. As you bring movement back into your body, remember this idea that our mind is like a station, a radio station. And our breath can help us turn the knob to a high vibration. And as we come to this higher vibration, we're going to interact and affect in a high way whoever we see today. As you roll to your left or right side, pushing down into your palms, we'll come to our closing seat. And thus this practice starts to ripple out into the world, not only touching our own lives, but many others. Thank yourself for showing up. Sometimes that's the hard part, showing up, but once you do it, we're always happy. And we'll close with one sound of Om together. Deep inhale. Om. Namaste.